So guys, things are changing around here faster than I can keep up. I've got some work to do. Let's yank this out of here. So guys, you know, we've had a lot going on around here. Lots of things have changed in the last couple of months. I had to tear down fences. In fact, over the course of the last year, I tore down a lot of fence because I lost my whole cow pasture to my son and his wife and my soon-to-be grandbaby, which is just fine. But that means our infrastructure all has to change because I want animals. That's part of why I moved out here. And you know, we're a homesteading channel that haven't been doing any homesteading activities for a while now, and it bothers me because I want to have my cattle and some chickens and all that stuff. But what I have right now is a big old mess of a barn lot that has no animals in it anymore. So we got rid of some animals. We've got a couple of steers in the freezer. We've had chickens get got by predators, and you know, we're trapping over on the Outdoors channel, so we're trying to take care of that problem. Actually, a few weeks ago, we lost our buddy Alfredo. He got sick and I was giving him shots of antibiotics and things, but it just didn't pull him out of it, and he didn't make it. So that was the last animal we had on the farm. We want to get set back up to where we can start over. And in starting over, we've learned a lot of things, and I want to do a better job. But part of doing a better job is going to be, well, getting them away from the highway. That's been part of our issues. You know, the chickens and ducks, they would get out and get in the road, and our goat actually got out of his fence and went in the doors of the Dollar General over there. So it just, we were not doing a good enough job of keeping all the animals in and contained, being as close to a highway as we are. So all of this has got to go, and I can use it for something else. So I'm gonna talk to you about that. But the big plan is, and what I want you to be aware of, is that throughout the course of this year, our overarching project is to build fence and barns and everything we need to start housing cattle and chickens and what other animals we want up there, maybe some hogs. I'm not sure what we're gonna get into, but it's all gonna happen back there on the hill. That's why we needed a better road, so that even in bad weather, I could still get up there and take care of them. All of this is heading in that direction. But for now, what I've got going on is I've been able to get my hands on some pretty awesome new equipment, including a new tractor and new hay equipment. MECMAX is sending me some things to demonstrate and try out. And so I don't want to store equipment outside, out in the weather. I try to take good care of it, keep it out of the weather. So I need more space under a roof. I've been talking about building an equipment shed, but between the road build and the other things that we've had going on, I haven't got to get started on it yet. The ground's been frozen, and now it's too muddy. You can't even get the tractor in the wood yard today. So my solution is I have a 12-foot by 30-foot lean-to right here, that all I have to do to have all that storage is clean it up and take down these fences. So that's what we're getting into. Y'all seen this gate? If you watch the Outdoors channel, you know that Caden rode his bike through the neighbor's gate and destroyed it. We had to replace it. So here's their old gate. So I have a bent up old gate that I'll get to use somewhere, I guess, because it is what it is, boys, right? So this was just like temporarily tacked up here so that we could keep Alfredo in and away from the dollar store. I'll tell you something, it is shocking what will change over the course of 5 years. When we first started our homestead here and the plans that we had, our family dynamic has all changed. Our end goals have all changed. We kind of are headed in a little bit different direction now. Hopefully, we'll be able to go about this just a little bit smarter this time, but I'm excited for the direction of the way everything is going, because ultimately, it's the exact reason why I moved here, and that is so that the Peak family had a place to call home. And it's happening. Man, there are a lot of memories in this stuff. A lot of really good memories. We were doing this and starting this right in the heart of, well, the lockdown year. And so, like, Cameron and Caden, man, they were doing school from home. So they got up in the mornings, they would go out and collect eggs and feed the cattle and take care of things on the farm. And then they would go out and check traps or hunt or whatever in between the schooling and stuff that they had to do. There was a time when we had 50 or 60 chickens and we were raising 50 meat birds at a time, and it was a lot of fun, and we learned a lot during those years. Part of me keeps coming in here wanting to focus on tearing all this out so that this is open and ready for storing things, but that's not what I need to be working on right now, because we have rain coming, and tonight will be the only night I have to get the fence taken out so that I can move on to working in here. I can work under this in the rain tomorrow. So that's probably what I need to be focusing on. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning up this mess out here and doing the things outside that I need to get done, get this last bit of fence took down. All of this served its purpose, so I don't see this as a waste, tearing out this fence and infrastructure. It served its purpose. We got a lot of good out of it. We learned a lot of lessons out of it. And now we're gonna get to move on to rebuilding in a different place in maybe a smarter way. So we're running out of daylight and the rain is coming. Now, I think it's gonna rain all night, halfway through tomorrow. So by the time I get off work tomorrow, it might be stopped. So I'm not gonna push it. If it starts raining very hard, I'm just gonna quit. But I'd like to get these posts pulled. So we're gonna try and give it a shot. Shoot, we just broke it off. Feel the rain coming. That's hard on a brand new camera right there. Let's yank this out of here. Come on, grab. There we go. Always in a hurry. Okay, well, I'm real satisfied with what I accomplished tonight because I got all the fence took down out of this area, and it's opened me up a great big area where I'm going to be able to park equipment and nice under roof space where I can keep stuff out of the weather, which is what I wanted. So tomorrow I will take down this little fence, half fence section right here, the back fence and that chicken coop, so that this whole area is wide open. And probably gonna make a call to JD and get me a couple loads of gravel delivered. I can put one load here, make more parking and fill that area with gravel. And I'll probably have him put me another load at the foot of my new road so I can start covering spots that are a little bit thin as I make trips up and down the hill. Yeah, so, see you tomorrow. Well, it's tomorrow, but if you want to see why I'm climbing up on the front of the tractor, you're going to have to come back next time. So until then, get outside and enjoy God's creation because it's beautiful out there. You all have a good day.